Cise Shotta is in the building, bro. How are you doing today, man?
Yes, sir. I'm doing great today, my nigga. How you doing?
Fucking shoes are fired, my boy.
Thanks,
Nick,
bro.
can we get this
Appreciate
shit? Can we get that on camera,
Oh,
real
yeah,
quick?
these right here custom made too, but my boy E in there.
Yeah.
Y'all tap in with him, man. You know what I'm saying? He also my jeweler. He be doing all my custom shoes. Anything need to be done, y'all tap in with him, man. For real.
It's fire as fuck.
Go.
Man. What's been up with you, man? What's been new? What's been happening?
Basically, the newest thing for me right now, brother, would be me getting off house arrest.
Yes.
So you know what I'm saying? I couldn't really move how I wanted to move. I probably been off house arrest about 2 weeks. I couldn't move how I wanted to move because I had a little pistol case, a little strap case. Everything over with now, so I can't speak about it. But I got caught drunk driving. Got caught with the blick. I ended up getting probation for the shit, and they gave me 90 days house arrest. Yeah. So it kind of put me on the back burner for a minute. So I couldn't do shows and all that type of shit. But right now I'm back to action. That's why y'all been seeing me out. I'm back in my groove. So
yeah,
for the most part, that's what I've been on.
When you're on house arrest, are you making music?
Yeah, look, cold it. Shout out to my guy, man. My personal studio guy, Casa, Royal Runner Casa, man. I'm talking about I done had night. And then killing part, look, they made me house arrest at my mom's house. So you know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, shh. So I done had a studio, man, numerous nights on nights pull up on me with the whole studio session, mobile studio session, and we hook up in the living room. You know what I'm saying? And I just go from there. So, like, I got a house arrest mixtape about to drop. That was all done from the living room. You know what I'm saying? That was all done while I was on tether. I had a 7 o'clock curfew. You know what I'm saying? I just had to be in the house at 7 p.m.
Damn.
Through. You know what I'm saying? So, yep.
7 p.m.?
7 p.m. So, like, my recording processing, I couldn't really get no good sessions, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless I wake up early in the morning. So I had to have him coming through. He just come through the house. He come chill. We smoke, eat, record.
Yeah, that's
what I'm saying, locked in. So that's how I was doing it, man. My guy Casa, Royal Runner Casa. Shout out to him. Shout out to Mount Clemens.
That's tough, obviously. Like, you're not able to maneuver and do what you want to do because, you know, when the police get involved, they can shut down the whole thing. A lot of our friends, like, when they had the papers and stuff, they couldn't go out of the city, they couldn't perform, they couldn't do shit.
Yeah, can't do nothing.
Yeah, man.
Knock you down, man, for real.
That wasn't the first time, obviously. That wasn't the first time you had gotten into it with the police.
No, see, nope. That's why I'm so blessed, you know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. Because I did 5 years in prison already for armed robbery. So that's why when we was meeting, you know what I'm saying, back when we did first meet, I was just getting out from doing 5 years.
Yeah.
So when I was doing them 5 years, I got locked up for armed robbery. So, you know, I just made it off parole when I caught this new gun case. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, for real, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't carry a gun, you know what I'm saying? But if I had to carry a gun now, or I need protection, it'd be to protect me now, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas robbing, they jacking, they coming for what you got. So it's just a rock and a hard place to be in. You'd rather be caught with it than without it, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Let's rewind a little bit, man. Let's talk about Baby Cise, man. Like, what was, you grew up in Detroit?
Yeah, Detroit.
Talk about just growing up and kind of how you lived your life when you were a youngster.
Growing up for me, man, it was diverse later on in my life, but I'm from East Warren, which is a street in Detroit, Michigan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? They got streets like Mack, you know what I'm saying? They got streets like Alter Road, they got streets like Jefferson, and you know, I just happen to be one of them streets that's East Warren. That's where I'm from. So I was born on Wayburn. Okay, that's like up top East Warren. Okay, by the time I was 13, my mama moved me down to Belvedere, which is still East Warren, just the bottom half, the end half. So a way I can put it is like a few people that's from there. Like, if you ever heard East Warren Mafia, EWM, all that's the Belvedere end.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's how I know all my guys, Bucky, you know what I'm saying, Smoke, shout out to them, shout out to the whole hood over there, you know what I'm saying? But then up top is Wayburn. That's where Skateland and everything come at. That's like where, you know, Boss Hog and Hustle Boys, some of the Hustle up there, that's up top. That's that way, you know what I'm saying? So I'm from up top and down bottom. I'm from East Warren for real. Like, so then I say about my 9th grade year is when my mama moved me to the suburbs. And I started playing football, you know what I'm saying? That's why I got like the diverse, you know what I'm saying, culture in me to where I can, you know, fuck with, you know, multiple races and shit and be able to be subjected to be able to, you know what I'm saying, be accepted. Like, I had that culture shock. I went through all that little culture shit, you know? So I played football out here. I was a star football player, you know what I'm saying? That was my shit. Football.
Quarterback?
No, running back.
Oh,
running back in special teams.
Okay,
kick
cool.
return. But yeah, that's what I was on for a minute out here. But at that time, I was still rapping too. I was the only one out here rapping. I'm the only one who had a studio in his mama basement. I was the one recording you, letting you hear yourself. Quality might have been fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We was young. It might have been cool at it pro. With, you know what I'm saying? I just got better and better with time. So for the most part, that's where I'm from. I'm from East Warren. You know what I'm saying? I grew up some time across 8 Mile. And I just been pressing, doing what I've been doing ever since.
Well, walk us through like growing up a little bit. So when it wasn't too long into life that you moved into the suburbs.
Right.
When that happened, did you notice the shift of like different type of lifestyle living, or like how did that work?
Yeah, I noticed the whole culture because like this, like I ain't just, even though I was going to school out here, I wasn't moved out the hood yet. So my mama, we just used the address. I had to use the address out here, you know what I'm saying? And I used to have to get to school. So you know what I'm saying? So I was going to Cusno High School for a minute, but I was still living on East Warren. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I saw a whole big ass difference. Like at that point in time in life, that's when I realized I wanted better for me. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I started seeing houses with swimming pools in the backyard, tiki bars in the backyard and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we cannonball in the swimming pools. My little homies, then we got crotch rockets. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like a whole different life. I'm like living. I was living now, you know what I'm saying?
What years were you at Cusno? I went to Cusno.
What years was I at Cusno, man? Because I be trying to stay away from my age because I got to knock that 5 years off. I got to knock that 90 days off I did. I knocked all that shit.
I graduated in 05, put it that way.
You graduated in 05. I was supposed to graduate in 010, I believe, yeah. But which I didn't never graduate. But I'm year 010, yeah.
You're younger than I am then, huh?
Yeah. Just a little bit. You know
So how did you? So if you're living in the suburbs, how the hell did you get to the point where you end up in the system? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know doesn't matter.
No. Yeah, it do though matter. Like I say.
Oh yeah, pull that mic up.
Yeah. Can you hear me? It's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, like I said, I still was. You know what I'm saying? You can take the nigga out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of the nigga. I'm pretty sure y'all heard that before. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I tried to make that transition. I did make that transition, you know what I'm saying, for a little bit till my mama moved my school, which was when I moved down to Lincoln, 9 Mile. I went to school like where Slim Shady went to school at, you know what I'm saying, Pleasure. You know what I'm saying? But when I went down there, it was back to dressing. You know what I'm saying? It was back to being fresh, like my niggas right there, 8 Mile right there, right across the, everybody go here now. You know what I'm saying? My mama wouldn't understand that. My mama just thinks she probably just switching houses. Whole time she switching me to a whole nother, you know what I'm saying, ball game to where now it's about back to me being fresh, back to me fucking with hoes, back to me, you know what I'm saying, just being me. I don't want to play football, stay away from football. They suck here, you feel me? Like, they football team wasn't good enough as compared to Cusno. We was going undefeated. I was breaking barriers, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing like a lot of good shit there, so,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's kind of what got me drugged back into the streets, going back down towards like Lincoln, you know what I'm saying? So once my mama did that, it drugged me right back to being on that same shit I had to be on. You know what I'm saying?
And when you get involved in this case and everything like that, you realize you're doing 5 years. Is this something like, I mean, all I ever get is like court shows when they show the sentencing and stuff like that. Right. When you hear 5 years, is like, was that something to you, or was that kind of just like, all right, it could have been worse, or how'd you feel?
At that time in my life, I felt like, now looking back at it, I felt like a kid. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to go in there and I wanted to work out, be the biggest gangbanger ever, and just be on that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really thinking far or thinking through. I felt like, you know what I'm saying, I just can't be a snitch. I'm a hood nigga. I got a reputation. I'm this, I'm that, and the third, you feel me? So, like, I ain't really taking it into consideration because my guidelines, if people know your guidelines on armed robbery or anything, it's gonna hold life. So that's all you kept hearing. Like, they wasn't even saying 5 years and shit like that. The only thing I kept hearing was life. 4 counts of armed robbery, hold to a maximum sentence of life. What the maximum sentence? Life. Life? Ain't nobody even died. Ain't nothing happened. Why is it? I wasn't knowing young that was just my that's the maximum penalty for that charge. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
So I wasn't knowing that. All they was saying is life.
Yeah.
So that type of shit that they was on, it kind of had me, kind of shook, kind of threw up, but I still held my ground. And then at the end of it, I came with a cops agreement. That's what is between you and the judge. I ended up getting a cops agreement, and she said she wasn't gonna go over my guidelines, which was like 58 months or some shit. So 60 months is 5 years.
Is there anything that you gained from the experience in prison, or is there anything you left with that kind of left you like, all right, that was the only good part about this?
Yeah, bro. I left with a lot of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I can say prison did more for me than what college would have did. And be honest with y'all, you know what I'm saying? That's when you start to grow up and you start to realize you're around a whole bunch of other things that this life out here ain't gonna teach you. You know what I'm saying? I learned about different religions. I learned their point of views, their aspects, the way they walk. You know what I'm saying? You see different type of personalities all in here. So you know all type of, you know what I'm saying? Open my eyes up a little more. And only being that I was coming and going. You know what I'm saying? Now, what if I was a nigga with a life? What if I did have life? You know what I'm saying? Maybe I would have saw it different.
Yeah.
But I was seeing it like, damn, I got 5 years. You know what I'm saying? I was on the yard with lifers, so I got to suck this shit up.
Yeah.
You know
When you get out, when does the music start getting incorporated? When do you start getting to the studio?
See, now look, I was already around. Like I told you, I already been doing this forever. I'm some of the biggest rappers out here right now, influence. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm mentioning their interviews or not, or whether I'm even spoke about, I'm probably the reason why a lot of these niggas rap. You know what I'm saying? But like, so beforehand, I was already doing music. So while I'm locked up the whole time, people still couldn't wait for Cise to come home and hear what he had to say. Hear what the fuck was going on with the case, because I just literally had got snatched up. So I was already doing music. I've been got videos out back in the day. I used to drop a lot with Joseph McFashion and For Show magazine. But by the time I got home, all my videos and shit was took down. I don't know. I guess it was something hacked with his page, something like that. So, you know, I lost like my little resume with that. So that's where the clean slate came in. As soon as I came home, I dropped it. As soon as I got home, I dropped Last Day In. You know what I'm saying? That was the first thing I thought about. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do no first day out. I didn't want to be like, you know, follow that same type of trend. So I thought about Last Day In. You know what I'm saying? That's when I came home, I dropped that. And it kind of got the spark back going. That was 2019.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So people got to trying to hear what I had to say.
Walk us through that. After 2019, you get a little bit of reciprocation from that single dropping, and how did you proceed after that?
After that, I just kept pushing, man. I started locking in with the guys that I used to know. You know what I'm saying? I started really trying to get more into the business aspect of it. Because I said, like, shit, I'm not about to have 1 million views and not $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to get into the part to where how I can get my shit in order. Like, I want BMI, you know what I'm saying? I need this copyrighted. I need to know who I need to be distributed through. I need to know the new wave of doing everything. So before I hopped into any of that, I tried to get all that understood first, you know what I'm saying? So that's basically like where I was at with that. And then my recognition got to coming from being who I was on the yard also. So that did trickle to the streets, because ain't nothing. It was me. I'm Cise. I still been the same one on and off the yard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk about the track. Talk about working with Jadakiss.
Oh yeah, Jadakiss, man. It was a pleasure, man. You know, it's just some milestones in life that make you feel like you made it, whether somebody else feel like you made it or not. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of those things. The fact that Jadakiss had Cise Shotta name in his mouth. You feel me? That's enough for me growing up as a kid. That's Jadakiss. That's the locks. Man, that's what? That's Jadakiss, you feel me? So, like, man, that experience, that whole thing was a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I mean, if Eminem said my name, bro, I'll be fuck, man.
Right. You know what I'm talking about?
I'll be done.
You be
no
done,
more
you feel
Kiddo
me?
show. That's it. It's like, we're done. We
And
did
that's how I
what we
feel.
needed to do here.
That's how I feel about
Motherfucker said my name.
Jada. Swear to God, I'm like, damn, Jada.
I swear, man. Sometimes that shit, when somebody acknowledges you to that level, somebody you grew up like listening to and watching and all that, and they recognize you, that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
What happened after that though?
My biggest accomplishments. After that, like I said, I ran into legal trouble. It's
Yeah.
always some bull. So, you know, I couldn't leave couldn't leave state. I couldn't go link. I couldn't go do certain things that I could have did if I was.
So it's like you get these big big opportunities when your name gets that type of exposure, right? And then you can't even move.
And you can't even move.
So it's like, how the hell do you make shit happen after
You
that?
gotta reinvent yourself. You gotta like that's what I realized too. You feel me? Like, no matter what, they can never take from Cise or whatever. What I've been doing is always been able to reinvent myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never gonna get bored with me. I'm always gonna have something more. Something it's about to come from me. Like, something's gonna happen. So I feel like staying like that. You know what I'm saying? If you could just reinvent yourself, man, you got it, man. They can't really take it from you. So no matter how many times they try and knock you down, you still, like Kodak Black. Let's use him for instance.
Sure.
Look at him now. You know what I'm saying? Came back home, reinvented himself, and he up. He's just doing his little thing, you know what I'm saying? Y'all here going crazy, so.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk about your relationship with my boys, man, Scoob and Skilla Baby, man. Skilla Baby's obviously like fucking just killing it right now.
Killing it, man. I just left Skilla Baby, man. He had a show in Pontiac. Him and my little brother, Mari Red, G7, T Grizzly just signed him. So that's my man, you feel me? But I'm real proud of both of them. Skilla Baby, you know what I'm saying? Shotta Baby, you feel me? They're my guys, you know, we locked in, so I'm very, very proud of Mari too. You know what I'm saying? He just got signed with T Grizzly. So all that's coming together. They're my brothers, man. You know.
Talk about like your early relationship with them, and talk about like kind of just the experiences you guys have had together.
Oh yeah, man. Oh man. We got a few experiences. There's a lot to speak on. Me and Sada can go back to when we was kids and used to like wrestle. You know what I'm saying? Type shit like, and just drink Hennessy and Remy or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or be at his grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? We can go back to them days, or when he just in the basement with me and we just recording, doing music together.
Yeah, man. With the music, when did you notice that? When did you guys both notice at the same time? Like, hey, this is something we both want to do. Like,
no. Sada wasn't even taking it serious at that time. Hell no. He was just bullshit. You know, being fun, being my bro. You feel me? He was just funny with it. He was just fucking around with it. Like, when I came home is when I came home to his wave, to him already popping. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm locked up, I'm just hearing about everybody telling me, oh yeah, you know, Sada, you know, bro got the pop. You know, me and Sada, we fight parties together. We used to be in every party, skating, being together. That's my baby like that since we was kids. You know what I'm saying? So Skilla Baby is his artist, you know what I'm saying, or his little brother, you know what I'm saying? So then I met Skilla afterwards, and me and Skilla built that bond, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And most of the bond me and Skilla built was from us being out of town, you know what I'm saying? Every time we out of town together, you know what I'm saying? They hit me up, I go to LA. You know what I'm saying? So certain times like that is where all that kind of niched.
Yeah, so when you guys were talking before you went away, like it was just like fun friendship. There's no music or anything. There's no stardom or anything, or even knowing music is in the future or anything like that. Yeah. And then when you get out, you hear your boys blowing up, and then you get there and he's like blowing the fuck up. So it's like, damn, what's happening? Yeah. And then how did you guys communicate with music? Like, what was the collaborations like with music and stuff?
That was like just like when I came home, and for him to be on the level that he is, you know what I'm saying? Scoob always showed the most respect to me and always made sure that I knew that love was, you know what I'm saying, gave to me. So I ain't never had to do shit. It was just always like a call or like, where you at? I'm in Star with the studio. We at the studio tonight. That's like how the track I got with Skilla Baby and Cise Baby right now called Been Taken. You feel me? That's how that just came about. Like, all genuinely, naturally, I just came to the studio. Bro, he was already in the booth. Cise Baby already in the booth doing his thing. You know, he do his 1-2. I'm pretty sure you saw him work. I mean, you just saw him work.
Oh, yeah.
He go in there. My boy gonna go in there. You know what I'm saying? So he went in there, and I'm just seeing that new processing and shit like, damn, okay. You know what I'm saying? I saw how he record, how he punching, you know what I'm saying? So he came out, was like, Cise, you going that bitch next. You next. Hey, baby man, hey, Skilla, you next. You right after Cise. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we put that track together. You know what I'm saying? It was just produced by my guy Dre. Shout out to Dre. You know what I'm saying? And Duff.
Yeah.
Duff.
Lifeline.
Yeah. Over there at L Park.
Yeah, man. Dre's legendary, man. Dre's
legendary. That's
producing so many fucking hits. It's a beautiful studio too, man.
Definitely.
Talk about where you're at right now as far as kind of, what is it, kind of like reinventing, do you think, again, or do you feel like it's a reemergence, or like what do you feel like it's going on right now?
I feel like right now I feel like I'm reinventing myself again, and that's just because like my lifestyle. Like, so when I be saying reinventing too, I be wanting to say like protecting your energy too. So removing certain people out your life, or like just you know what I'm saying, like reinventing yourself. Like, it's certain people I came up with, or certain people that was around me in my past, probably just months ago, that won't ever be around me again, or I don't want around me. You know what I'm saying? It's just me reinventing myself. I gotta protect this energy, you feel me? I gotta realize that I don't need that around me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just basically in the process of really reinventing myself again and going hard, full-fledged, like as far as marketing and promo runs and, you know, them type of situations.
Yeah, it's crazy when you spend enough time with somebody or whatever the circumstance is, and then all of a sudden you can't have that person around your life anymore because, like, for whatever reason, it doesn't make your life any better. And it's almost like the opposite effect, right?
Yeah.
So you got to kind of know who to keep around you, especially if you're an artist, man.
For sure.
Artists have to pay attention the most to who the fuck is around them.
It's the most dangerous game right now, man. This shit, this horrible right now. You know what I'm saying? The rap game's so dangerous. You'll die for nothing, man. You'll die because they think you got something you don't got.
That's crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Even freaking like, even though it's kind of irrelevant, even when they revealed who like the main suspect is for like Hutch's murder, and it's like,
right,
when it first happened, everybody said it was because of the PPP loan. People were spending their money on his chains, and he was revealing. And it's
Yeah.
like everybody was getting blamed for something, and this person's
All
getting
this type of
blamed for it.
shit, all that
And
type
everybody
of
was fucking
bullshit.
wrong. It's just like with hip hop and rap, the same thing. Like everybody will say something, and everybody's fucking wrong like 90% of the time.
For real, bro.
Yeah.
And that's one thing. That's what it is too. And that's where it come with this rap and these politics, and why certain artists don't mess with other artists, or why they don't bring other artists to where they supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? Because of that. You know what I'm saying? That exact reason right there, bro.
Yeah, man.
That exact reason.
Yeah, it's crazy. Do you feel like after you've gotten a lot of work done? I mean, you do have a lot of you did a lot of work. You have a lot of content out there. Me and you shot a music video together. You know?
Sure. Yeah.
Checking out your catalog at that time and seeing how you're trying to keep pushing things over. And now with you being off house arrest, it's like you feel very comfortable to move around, right?
Yeah,
So it's like,
Yeah.
do you feel like the industry is going to accept you, or do you feel like there's something being hidden in the industry where you're not really getting the shine you deserve?
It ain't even the industry. I want to say it's like locally. You know what I'm
Locally, like, do you feel kind of blackballed?
Yeah, I am blackballed. You know what I'm saying? I'm blackballed for various reasons. You know what I'm saying? I'm blackballed because of, like I just mentioned, because it might be certain people I got around me. Like I say, it's rap politics, you know what I'm saying? So they blackballing sometimes. Maybe it ain't just me that they blackballing, but the nigga I'm next to, he don't like him, or they got a beef with this nigga, or they mad at this nigga and this nigga cousins, and they beefing, or you know what I'm saying? And I could be the neutral one. I could be the one that's right here, like, I'm not neither, so I don't give a fuck about what's going on. Just don't do shit with me and mine, if that makes sense to you. You feel me? So like it really put like a damper on all that shit.
Yeah, and this shit pisses me off because it's like, I've been in situations where I had to be loyal to somebody just off the strength, and then that person would do stuff that doesn't match the loyalty that I gave
you show
them.
that they reciprocate, and you reciprocate the same love. You know what I'm saying? That shit, that's fucked up. That's usually how I go though.
Yeah, and that's when you're just like, all right, let me move on from this one. Let me get away from this circumstance. But it sucks when it affects. You can't even really walk away from it fully if you're too attached to somebody else's name or whatever. Something else is going on.
Right.
It still holds on.
Now
in the
you
future.
involved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So how do you feel like you're gonna move on from that? Like, if you feel that way, if you feel blackballed to some degree, how do you get past that?
No, I'm gonna knock that bitch. I'm gonna knock the door down still. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm blackballed, but it's different balls on the table. You feel me? So at the end of the day, maybe I need to get a green ball. You know what I'm saying? Need to get a red. Need to get a red ball or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? So I just ain't gonna stop. You feel me? I'm just gonna keep. They gonna be mad as hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna be doing this shit. Consistency. You're not gonna stop seeing Cise. You know what I'm saying? You know you can't get away from Cise. I be everywhere. Y'all see me everywhere. I'm near. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even places other people don't even want me yet. But like, I'm just gonna try and stay consistent, man, and stay humble, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully the right arm reach out and I can put on for other people, because that's where I'm at right now with it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really about my rap career like that too much. I got other people that's coming up behind me. That's dogs, that's animals, that's shit. So
yeah, man. If you're talking about the people I'm thinking about, man, like,
yes.
yeah, the shit is hot. Everything's hot right now. The whole motherfucker is hot.
Yeah,
it's flaming, and anybody a part of it is gonna touch something.
Straight on fire right now.
Yeah. Now talk about Empire, man. Talk about your distribution with Empire.
Yeah, shout out to them, man. Shout out to Empire. My distribution with Empire now just like the same type of distribution that these guys get, as far as they had a distro kit, they had a United Masters. You know what I'm saying? I just got my distribution through Empire. You know, you can't just go sign up. You gotta have like a backstage login. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to you gotta have an A&R, like somebody call and talk to you, like all this type of situation. But for the most part, it's the same way right now. I can log in it and show you it, you know what I'm saying? And you will see how I drop my music. You will see the Empire, all that type of stuff.
It's cool as fuck.
Yeah, so just like that. Right now, my main thing is getting Gazi. Gazi was popping. Shout out to Gazi, you know what I'm saying? It really take big recognition and just, you know what I'm saying, see what I got going on over here.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Empire is, I've only heard good things about the opportunities that they bring.
Yeah.
I've never heard anything where like somebody's like, I worked with Empire and it was fucked up.
Right, never heard it. Yeah, I ain't never
Some
heard
labels I'm hearing like crazy, like horror stories, man. You're getting scared. Like, even when Skilla signed his deal, man, like, everybody's saying different stuff. And it's like you get scared because some people are saying, oh, he signed, like, you know, that's not a good thing. And some people are saying it's a great thing. It's like, what the hell is it? Like, I don't know. I'm a person saying you got signed.
See,
that's a great thing.
That's what they don't understand, man. It's a great thing. It is a great thing. You know what I'm saying? He got a family to feed. He got people depending on him. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, coming from where we come from, we only need a little to make a lot. So while they trying to play it like they don't know what somebody doing, you know what I'm saying? He making the best. It's chess, not checkers, you know what I'm saying? It really ain't even that. It's symmetrics. So at the end of the day, he knew what he had to get that. If I was him, I'd have did it to put my people in a better position because he's talented. He ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? They don't know that man. They don't know what that man thoughts is right now. They don't know what type of plans, what type of big things he got, you know what I'm saying, really about to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I respect that. Everybody need to mind their business when it comes to people signing their deals and thinking that they doing it. They don't know what the hell they got going on.
When you make your music, man, where is everything coming from? Where do the lyrics kind of stem from?
I wonder if they passed that bill yet. They about to pass a law where they say like that you can't use their lyrics against you no more.
Yeah. I thought they already passed it.
They did. I think they did pass it. But my lyrics be somewhat, I ain't gonna say my life, but like the life that be around me. All right, so the life that be around me is like what I rap about, and I just be like trying to paint a picture, you know what I'm saying? And then I get wavy with it. I like to really talk to, I ain't gonna lie, I like to really talk to females, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Mr. Freaky Cise, you know what I'm saying? I like females. Like, I'm not doing music for the men, you know what I'm saying? I like to appeal to women. And like at the end of the day, women is gonna make guys wanna listen to your music. So you know what I'm saying? If that so happen, it happen. You gonna hear that killer. You gonna hear that shit in my music that I'm talking about because they know what Cise strength from, what they used to, you know what I'm saying, Cise used to be into. Yeah. So like I'm still gonna put all that in there, but like I got way. I'm just so. It's like my venting system, bro. It's my venting mechanism. Like right now, I might feel the type of way and then go to the studio after this interview. You know what I'm saying? And it might just be a feeling, a vibe that I had, and I might just bring that up. Yeah. Like, I just can't explain it, bro. Like, so my way of working is just be all over the place.
Yeah. That's the whole job of an artist, right? It's to project whatever's in your mind and have people understand it as much as they can, or bring a vibe or bring something to that moment. When you're making your music in the studio, do you have any kind of ritualistic aspects? Do you go in a certain type of way? Do you have a certain kind of mentality when you get in? Do you do the same things every time? Or like, how does it work to get ready for the studio session?
It depends on where I'm at, like if I'm doing a feature or not, you know what I'm saying, like that environment. In my studio, though, like where I'm at, where I'm comfortable if I'm going to my session, yes, it's a certain way I work. You know, sometimes I might write still, and I still might punch in. You know what I'm saying? I might punch in and then start writing something. Or I might just punch in the whole song, freestyle the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? So like, if I'm in the car riding right now and I hear the beat, I put it on, I might put like 8 bars before I hit the booth. And I'm gonna leave it alone. I ain't gonna touch it no more, you know what I'm saying? Until I get to the booth and then I drop them 8 bars and I might get to punching in now. Cause I got a whole different vibe now that I'm in this bitch, you feel me? Yeah, man. So yeah, that's be my creating process.
You know, you're surrounded with a lot of talented people and a lot of people who have succeeded in the game. When you know, a lot of people try to do the handout method, or they'll try to breach in and try to take a piece of the pie somehow. You have those opportunities, and it doesn't seem like you're doing it. So why don't you take advantage of the people you have around you or the plugs you have around you?
Yeah, for the main part, I don't like asking for nothing, you know what I'm saying? And then when people do reach out, I be feeling like they expect something back from me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't a nigga who wanna feel like he, you know what I'm saying, gonna owe that. And I got so many people already depending on me. So like when it come to Cise, it don't just come with Cise, you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense to y'all, you feel me? Like when it come to Cise, Shotta Gang is my I created the name when I came home from prison, you know what I'm saying? It's only 3 years old, you know what I'm saying? This is all new, you know what I'm saying? I had to reinvent myself because they weren't gonna know that one person. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Basically, I don't know, man. Just trying to figure out a way like to let them understand that it comes with a label, basically. Shotta Gang Music Group. I am not like the same type of just rapper out here and that's just rapping. No, I got a whole entourage, or I got some other people that's dependent on me. And if you come, you gotta come with that. You gotta come with knowing that you got 3 other heavy hitters or people that you gonna probably like more than me. Certain niggas I can't keep up with this in the gang. This in the mind, shout out to Rio, my little brother, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to TG Montana, you feel me? Shout out to like the whole squad, Baby Whoa, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my little cousin Better May J, you know what I'm saying? Like I got some real heavy hitters that's like, they really be sweet as fuck. You know what I'm saying? My bad if I left you out and I can't think about you right now, you know what I'm saying? My baby Rito Santana, but like it's a few people that you gotta understand when you come mess with me, you gotta come correct. Even FNB Savage, my little brother, Chopperwood Rose, you feel me? All them, like it's a lot of, I don't know, man, that can really come with it, you know what I'm saying? So
FNB Savage is going nuts too, man. He has a lot of fucking energy.
Yeah, that's my little brother. He out his mind.
Yeah, you got the energy like from that. Your whole camp was like crazy, like just really. And you see a lot of artists coming up, like Big Jungle and stuff like that, Lil Tito and stuff like that. They're kind of taking off that same type of energy and just going hard on the stage and just going hard in the booth. And it's like, man, it's like I love that wave. That's real energy. You know what I'm saying? When you see people's real energy in their music, that's like insane.
That is.
When you hear people just rapping just to rap, I'm like, damn, bro, I ain't trying to hear this shit.
Like, right, like, damn, man.
Yeah, like,
they ain't got no entertainment really behind them or nothing. Or like,
yeah.
I'm saying, like, I don't really like the rappers too much nowadays that just like come and just rap. Like, you just come and stand in one place and think that shit is cool. Like, give your people a show. Like, go crowd surf or something, nigga. Go have fun. You feel me? These niggas think they sweet. They be having, like, all they chains on. They just want to be in one spot and just, like, nigga, no, nigga. You feel me? If you fat, nigga, go work out. You feel me? Like, nigga, have fun, nigga. Get your audience into it, you feel me? That's how I feel, you feel me? So
yeah, man. If your music is kind of vibing towards more the female demographic and stuff like that, women are probably, like, turning that shit on during freaky moments and shit like that, probably going crazy to that shit.
Yeah, that's what I be needing, Mr. Free Time. Matter of fact, y'all make sure y'all go get that. That's like Shotta Free Time. You know what I'm saying? That's what's been going up. That's like one I'm really pushing, man. They liking that freaky time.
So now when girls hit you up, they be like, "Oh, are you really freaky?"
Yeah, they be knowing I'm a Scorpio. They know what time it is. I'm a Scorpio. Y'all know what's up.
What's Scorpio all about?
Man, Scorpio's about a lot, but they be know. Y'all know what they say about Scorpios. Don't be trying to play like y'all don't know.
What, man? Tell us. I don't know shit.
They be saying Scorpios freaky as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I'm a Scorpio.
How freaky are we talking, man? We talking about freaky like licking toes freaky?
No, I don't really lick the toes, no. She gotta have some. I like toes though. Like if her feet pretty and she keep them like done and she keep them all clean and shit, you know. I hate a dirty feet, bitch. If the bottom of her feet dirty, can't do it.
No.
Get out of it. Why the bottom of your feet is dirty? Ugh, that's nasty as fuck. I don't care if you've been walking around your floor in your house. You've been doing what you've been doing. The bottom of your feet is dirty. That is disgusting to me for a female. You're sick as hell. So yeah, I ain't no real feet nigga like that. But I like feet. I like feet.
I suck feet. I don't give a fuck.
You sucking feet.
I'm sucking toes, man. I'm out here licking the toes, man. I'll nick the nail polish right off.
Right off. Look,
yeah, man. I get poisoning from that shit.
See, you missed the freaky time too.
Yeah.
You missed the freaky times too.
Well, okay, what's the limits of the freakiness? Like, where does the freakiness begin?
Like this, like. See, I be on some freaky shit though. Shit, I fuck around, spit in the bitch mouth. Something.
Oh, that's cool. I can't do that. That's too much.
See, you don't know. You feel me? I might take her soul. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? I might bring her soul back to me. You know what I'm saying? She just, it be like that.
Have you ever been with a girl that was more freaky than you and you didn't like it?
Yeah. I've been with some freaky ass bitches and it be like, oh yeah, that bitch freaky. Or it'd be like the nigga that was before me is a freaky ass nigga. That nigga that was before me, I judge a bitch like that. Like I'ma judge her ex too. Like, damn, that nigga was on some freaky shit because that bitch trying to do some freaky shit and I ain't with it.
Yeah.
You feel me? For real, these niggas be freaky. I close those. I ain't that freaky. My limit of freaky is like this. Like I'm Mr. Freaky Time. Like I like females. Like I like to rub her legs and shit. You feel me? I like to like be like sexual and sensual like with a woman. Like I don't want to play. I want to fuck. Like what we on, you feel me? Like I'm gonna be like that with you. I'm gonna be on there. I'm gonna be with her. I'm not about to hang out with you and then I'm not touching you or holding you or hugging you. Like what is we here for? What is we on for real in real life? Like I don't just be hanging out and shit like that. Like so I'm automatically like a freaky nigga. Like so I be trying to get to it. You feel me?
Yeah, I never understood that either. I get hanging out, man. Don't get me wrong. I get hanging out with girls from like 6 o'clock till 8 o'clock. Like I'm straight.
Right.
Once you hit those 11, 12 1ers, I'm like, come on now.
Come on.
I don't even hang out with my friends this late unless we're watching the game. So
right, man. Come on, man. Like we gotta figure something out.
Yeah.
You trying to play with the food, you wanna go to sleep, wake up, give it to you at 4 in the morning.
I had a
like,
girl one time, man.
She
She was giving me. So she was like, we're hanging out having a good time. I was like, yeah, I bet you can't give good head. You know how you do it.
Yeah.
She starts giving me head for like 3 seconds, and I was like, oh, this is good. And she's like, yep, see, I just wanted to prove it to you. And she stopped there. I'm like, come on, man. Like, what time are you on?
She threw.
Yeah. And she's trying to hang out again. I'm like, come on, man. You fucked it up.
She tried to get
She's like, yo, just get a little sample. I was like,
and
what
then
the fuck
now you gotta hang out with her again too. She done wheeled you in. I know you gonna hang out with her again.
Nah. I've been telling
She
her
wheeled
nah.
you in.
Nah, I'll show you messages. I literally was like, nah.
Like
I'm
you
good.
threw.
Now you come on,
Cause you
man.
still mad about the head though. You still mad. That's all.
It's just like I could have had a different bitch over
You
that
coulda.
night. That's what
You
I'm saying.
coulda.
I always tell people that I'm not mad that we didn't fuck. I'm mad because I could have been fucking somebody else. You know what I'm saying to you? Like you just wasted
Swear
my
to
time.
God, you done wasted nigga time. Girl spinning the nigga. She don't want to talk. Text back. Other love. I know. What you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of freaky shit, do you ever have a girl ask you to slap the shit out of her or slap her?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Fuck
How
yeah.
hard have you slapped a girl during sex?
I think I
How
did it.
hard?
I'd seen tears come out of her eyes, but she liked it. So I was like, I know I'm in a good spot. Like,
Then you just like smacked her one time and
I was
tears.
like that.
Yeah.
And then she started crying, but she liked it. She's like, do it again. I was like, all right, bet.
Oh, she was on that.
But when she slapped me, I was like, don't do that. I didn't say
Yeah,
I like that shit.
right.
I didn't say I like being
Don't
slapped.
smack me and shit. Don't be trying to feed me into. She wills you in.
Yeah, I was like,
Cause she
don't-
like to smack niggas and shit again. She thought she was slick.
I tell girls, don't choke me. Don't even think about choking me. That's
Don't
on.
choke me.
Yeah, what's that all about?
I done got choked before though because like I might be choking a bitch, and then like if she riding, she gotta be on top of those type shit. You know what I'm saying? And that bitch about to choke me like, you feel me? And then it just be like a certain type of way. You feel me? And nigga be on some shit, man. I'm trying to tell y'all niggas better ask y'all hoes. I'm gonna start the OnlyFans. This what it is. Cise dropping the OnlyFans for all the op nigga hoes out here. That's what I'm gonna do. And y'all better subscribe when this shit bum out, cause y'all gonna be so sick, bro, when y'all see y'all hoes and y'all know tattoos. You feel me? I'm not gonna blank none of that shit out. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna subscribe to that shit. OnlyFans sites. OnlyFans. I'm starting one of them bitches. Y'all gotta subscribe.
That is the most brilliant idea. Only for
They'd
the
be
ops.
sick as hell.
Yeah.
Bro, everybody will be subscribing to that shit, bro. Trying to see if they hone her.
You know what's crazy? That would make everybody not want to be your op at that point.
For
Like
real.
everybody wants to be somebody's op for some reason, but if you're saying I'm a bang your girl, don't be op.
Don't be right.
Don't be op society
Right,
stuff.
but for real, bro. Man, I'm trying to see, man. They be having them. I got the video phone. My phone.
man.
Got like 4 of them.
My yeah. Well, you know, one other thing I noticed
Mr.
about girls
Freestyle.
too is the uglier she is,
The freakier she is.
the more mad I'm gonna get if she
Oh.
does something to piss me off while we're fucking.
Hell yeah.
Like I had an ugly girl pull my hair one time. I was like, don't pull my fucking hair.
the
But then I had a bad bitch pull my hair one time, like from the top. I was like, hell yeah, you can do. I don't give a
Right.
fuck what you do. Like,
Right,
you
for
can do-
real.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
the uglier you are, listen. If you're ugly, just keep it simple. All right,
Yeah, just keep
insertion and
Just keep it
back and
simple.
forth till the
Even the
end.
hugs and shit, like, don't be trying to, like, tight hug me. Like, we can pat on the back and shit. Like, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be trying to tight hug me and shit in public like you know me and shit. I be hating that shit, too.
yeah.
You feel me? I swear to God, man. I'm a sister bitch right away. Yeah, hell yeah, sis. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Fuck out there, sis.
Oh man.
Sis. Yeah, man.
Sorry, man. This is fun as hell, man. Is there anything you
For
want to
sure.
cover before we close out, man?
No, not really, man. I mean, y'all just know that House Arrest mixtape is on the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I got a few hot features on there, man. Like I've been tripping, man. Like I got the homie Shot Killer on there. You know what I'm saying? You know I got Re-Up on there. I got my baby Jose the Plug. Shout out to Jose the Plug, man. That's my baby, man. He been working hard with me. Big Squad Mark. What's
Yes,
up,
sir.
Mark? Big Squad Mark, my baby. You know what I'm saying? Man, this project about to be dope, man. You know what I'm saying? I got KK on the beat. Man, I just really want y'all to stay tuned and really start listening to what the fucking nigga on, man. We done mixed it all up, you know what I'm saying? We trying to do what we can do to push the agenda to put Detroit on, you know what I'm saying? More so than what everybody else been pushing. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rich Town Magazine, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They've been shooting a lot of our videos, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole other side and that other side. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my baby 42 Slick, you know what I'm saying? He coming up right now, you know what I'm saying? He be fucking with 42 Doug and all them, you know what I'm saying? So he hot, that's my dog, you know what I'm saying? My baby Rito Santana, like I said, he about to drop, you know what I'm saying? But if we get all this together the right way, you know what I'm saying, everything should be going good. So House Arrest on the way. I'm back in book me. If you want the shotters to come fuck your shit up, you know what I'm saying? We gonna turn up, pop up 30 deep, 40 deep with the mob. I'm gonna come turn up. We standing on the couches. You know what I'm saying? So just go ahead. It's back to bookings. I'm off house arrest. And just stay tuned. Be ready. Me and you, we about to work again.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That
Yes,
pimp
sir.
named C, what up? They love that.
Yeah, facts.
That's like one of my hottest shits.
That shit was fun as fuck.
For sure, bro. So,
Yeah, man, Cise, this was a fun fucking talk, bro, and I look forward to seeing this tape, man. This conversation made me more anticipated for the tape now. I just had
100.
when you learn about somebody that makes you want to listen to their music even more and really dive
Real nigga
into
shit.
it and check the catalog out. So this was fucking fun. I
Real
can't
nigga
wait
shit.
can't wait to hear it.
Always remember pimping the horn, the best thing going. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just know what the fuck going on. You know, big P shit, man, mob shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole mob, man.
For sure.
And I appreciate you, kid. You hear me? One, man. You know, you been rocking with me, so you know we locked in, baby. One, boy. Yo, strong ass, boy. You been arm wrestling? Nigga been arm wrestling. He's a professional arm wrestler.
I appreciate you again for being a part of this, man. High Low Visuals and shooting these productions. We're at Parallel Sound Studio.
My boy.
We're out. Peace.
Mom.